So today I am going to be planting up some cement pots that we made. I'm going to put some succulents in them. So we have I think I counted 18 of them. And I'm just going to bring a couple over there at a time and plant them up. So I thought I would just show you how we do it. It's a 7-inch mold pot. What these are. I don't know if you can kind of see in there how it is. I'll show you the mold that we use. So what we do is we take one of these just 7-inch pots and we put cement in it, fill it with cement, so like that basically. And then we take this other Tupperware thing, and when it's all full of cement, we put this down in there and push it down in, and then we wait, and then it creates this cement pot for us. And then we pull that out and we pop this out, and then we have this cool planter to plant stuff in. So just thought I'd show you that, and then all right, let's get started planting them. These are the succulents that I have to work with, that I'm going to be putting into those cement pots that I just showed you. And that's where I'll plant, and then there's some more down there, another batch. So I kind of just stand there where my dirt bag is and kind of just go grab different succulents to put in them. And then there are the pots right there that we're going to be planting up. And then there are their molds and the supplies that we make them with, which is cement, perlite, and what is it called? Peat moss. It's like a dirt. So we use cement, peat moss. It's a dirt. Can't open it. And then that stuff I think is perlite, which is the white stuff in potting soil. So okay, let's get started. So I just grabbed a couple of the cement pots that we're gonna plant, and what I first do is I just go and grab a handful of random succulents that we want to use. So I'm gonna quick do that. I'll grab this. I just try to get different ones, different textures, different colors. I know those are both green, but we'll fill in with something else. And I try to just get as many as my hand will fit. So we got 4 so far. I'm gonna go over, or I can move my camera. Get a few more. There's another one. I got 5 so far. This one, brown. And then now I'm okay, well, I got kind of brown, greens. I got a variegated, which is kind of cool. That one's kind of looking blue to me. So what color am I missing? What color should I add to that? Maybe a blue or a purple or a red or something. So maybe I just grabbed a red one. Maybe that. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I'll grab one more. I try to get a head, a Echeveria head. Just for some color. So something, see, I took cuttings on that a few days ago. So I would just probably snap that off where I took the cutting from and put that in there. So I'm okay, my hand's full. I got, a good amount, good variety. That's what it looks like on the bottom. And then bring my camera back over to where our dirt is. And then what I do is, I just take a handful of dirt, so it's that much in the pot or whatever, just a handful. And then all I do is I just stick them all in there like this. Like that. So they're all in there. And then I just push them down a little bit so they're nice and sturdy down in there. And then I just go back and fill in with dirt you know, at the top right there. So then I just go like this, fill in a little bit of dirt, wipe it off the side, and I'm done. So it's really, really easy making this size of cement pot succulents, because you just basically grab a handful and stick it in there and cover it with dirt, so it goes pretty fast, which is kind of cool. The other shapes, which I'll show you, I already actually planted up. The other shapes are a little bit trickier because you have to individually plant each one. It's not like this easy round fits perfect in there. But all right, we will continue on. Grabbed already 2 like bunches of plants, so I can kind of show you at this angle. So this one I'm gonna stick in there, which is like just, you know, different varieties of them. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 8 different ones in there. So I'll just take it, like balance it in one hand, grab a handful of dirt. I don't want to get too much in there because I want them to go down good in there, you know. And then I just set it in there, press it down a little bit around the sides so it's secure. Then I'll do the same thing to this one. So this one I just grabbed, whoops, different ones like that, kind of balance them in my hand, set them down in there like that. And then I go back through. I'm gonna push those down just a little bit more. Just, yeah, that's good. And then I just go back through and kind of put, fill in the dirt around there. Kind of push the dirt in there. And then when we water them, all the dirt, you know, on the sides kind of washes it off. So when we water them and stuff, all that kind of goes off the sides. And then I'll do this one to this one. Or put dirt in there, I mean, around the sides. And then they just grow in really nicely together. The reason why I'm wearing a glove on this hand is because yesterday I was pouring resin, and when I was getting my area set up, I usually cut like a piece of craft paper off. And so I was rushing. I laid out my craft paper and I'm cutting, you know, the craft paper out to size of where my table is. And I accidentally nicked my thumb. It's got a Band-Aid on it. I nicked my thumb with the scissors and I like cut the side of my thumb. So I don't want my Band-Aid to fall off and my cut to get dirt in it. So I just put this glove on just to keep it a little bit more protective. So that's why I have the glove on. If you're wondering, it's just protecting my mistake I made, my cut. So, okay, so I got 3 more in my dirt, ready to go in my thing. So now I'm just gonna, you know, pick out whatever ones I want. And what this is, I guess what's kind of cool about this is it's just kind of like creative. And, you know, it's not like a right or wrong. You can just pick out, you know, whatever one you want and make it however you want. So that's kind of what I like about it, is it's kind of just whatever you think, you know, there's not like a right or a wrong with it, which is kind of nice. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might grab a couple more. I don't really have any blue or purple yet in there, so that's probably what I'll go after. I'll do maybe add a purple one to it. And this one's kind of cool too. It's more of a bluer with a little cool variegation on the thing too. So I think I'm gonna do one more. I don't think that is enough. Maybe a green one. Put that in there too for a little bit more texture. So that's what I'll plant in this one. down on the riverbank. You don't know it. Maybe I think I'm crazy before the sun goes down. I'm gonna be your lady. Take me downtown to my favorite spot. Tell me that you love me and put a little sugar on my hand. Baby, be my man. I ain't asking, I am begging you for a diamond band. This is Hazel. This is my niece, my brother's daughter. She's over playing for the summer, and she just came out to say hi to me. So, how you doing, Haze? Good. So I planted up 6 of these. I'll show you at the end, the combo ones. But I have these, what are they called? String of dolphins. They look like a dolphin jumping out of the water, I guess. If you can look closely, maybe you can see like a dolphin like jumping it and stuff. So I have those, and also string of pearls, which I'll show you 1 minute. Which are these. And there has been a few different customers at the market this year, actually in last year too, but that asked us if we had any like string of pearls, string of dolphins, string of turtles, string of hearts, you know, like string of something succulent, for like hanging in a macrame. And I said, no, we don't, but I've never done that before. I've never done string of, you know, a succulent hanging in a macrame, but that's a really good idea. So I got all of these. So I was like, I think I'm gonna try to put one, you know, like do it in a macrame, like hang it in a macrame and plant it in a cement pot. I thought it would be really cool in a cement pot. So I just grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll grab one more. There's 8. So I got all string of dolphins, like just a big pile of them, like that. And all I'm gonna do is stick them down in there, in the cement pot. I'll show you in a second. And let it grow in. And I think it might be pretty cool. I've never, you know, tried this before, putting all one string of something in a cement pot and hanging it in a macrame. So it's got to grow in, you know, obviously a little bit, but it might be cool like when it starts trailing down and then hanging in a macrame. So I'm going to make like as many as I can with the string of dolphins of these. All right, I don't have that many string of dolphins. I only had like a half a tray. So I think I might have enough to do 2 more pots. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's fine. I picked out 7, but once they grow in, they kind of get pretty big. So that's probably enough. That one's a little bit smaller than the other one, but actually might be good because then it might take a little bit longer to grow, and then we can bring them at different times. So I think I just have enough for 1 more, and then we'll move on to the string of pearls. The string of pearls, they kind of pull out of the tray a little bit harder. They're just so like fragile at the top. Well, that one pulled out good. But some of them don't pull out very good. They're kind of fragile at the top, like they break, and you can like feel them breaking. So I try to be careful when I pull these ones out, just because they're a little bit more fragile. You can probably hear all the pearls breaking, but they root in so good. Like you could lay like that in the dirt and they'll grow. So I'm not really, you know, worried about it if they do break off because they grow back so well. So I got 4 so far. Maybe grab a little bit more. See, that's what happens when I try to do it, you know, quicker. Just lay that back down there. I think I need both my hands. Yeah, that's better. And then some of them they just all bloomed. So some of them have like a past bloom. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just like a past bloom on them. So I try to clean them up, but once they kind of grow in, I can clean them up better. I'm not too concerned about that either, how clean they are or not clean. I can get them in shape later. So I'm just gonna kind of pile them all together. I got 3 so far. 4, 5, 6, and I'm like, okay, try to get all the little past blooms off there. Any like major brown stuff, you know. And then, I don't know, I feel like I might want like maybe one more. I can get it out, yeah. That's good. I think that'll fill it in nicely. Yeah. And then just put it in there, push it down in the dirt. And then it's just amazing how fast that will just grow in and just trail all over it. It's gonna be cool, I think. Hopefully. I've never done them in cement pots before, just all like this, so we'll see. We got them all done, so these are it. We got the dolphins, the pearls, and then the combo ones that we made. So I think it's 18. So now all I have to do is go set them down. I'm thinking I'm gonna go set them where I have room, which would be maybe that opening over there. I'm just gonna go put them all over there. So I'm gonna do that quick, and then I wanna show you, I'll show you quick, the ones that I did the other day, which are all right here, which is like, I think 50 of them ish. I did that many, and then I was like super tired. So I stopped and I was like, well, I'll just do the other 18 or however many it is later. So that's kind of what they look like. I just planted them, so they're still like, you know, rooting in, and I like that one. There's a string of dolphins, kind of like a couple days later. That's how fast it grows. It's kind of cool. But so yeah, so they're still rooting in, you know. It takes a little while, and then once they get rooted in and ready to go, then I just go back through and like clean them up and clean off the sides and get them ready for sale, for market. That one's got a cactus in it. That is a hens and chicks I found off my dirt pile from last year. So yeah. Well, I was moving all my cement pots over, and then Scout came and he's like, I'll do that for you, Mom. And I was like, seriously? Thank you. So Scout's helping me move the cement pots over, which is super nice of him. We only have 3 left, so I'll let him, I guess, grab those other 2. But I'll show you kind of what they look like, what we just did. Thanks, bud. Sorry if it's kind of wobbly while I'm walking. So, okay. So, we got a couple more string of pearls. He's going to be bringing over, and then we got them all set down. So, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. So, 5, 10, 15, 16, and then he's got 2 more. So, yeah, 18. I did count right. I'm shocked. So, that's kind of what they look like. Now what we'll do is we'll water them in and let them kind of root in and start growing. And we usually wait about, I would say a good 4 to 6 weeks until they're ready to bring, just because we want to make sure they're like all, you know, super rooted in before we take them. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching us make cement pots. I didn't realize I have a whole bunch of dirt on my face. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed watching us plant cement pots with some succulents. All right, bye.
Bye.